everyone, I hope you are having a good Saturday. So I just wanted to share some of my top five things that I see really frequently with midlife women that are stopping you making this the best time, the most fulfilling time, the most transformative time of your entire life. So I just wanted to give you five of those. There are a few, but the first one you're going to get sick of me saying. The first one is obviously crash dieting. Now, I think, you know, it's our go-to, especially in our like 20s and 30s. One of our go-to things, and I know it was for me, was the crash dieting. You know, the sub 1,000 calories, the juicing diets, the Atkins, anything that was gonna give me results really quickly and get the weight off basically and make me feel better. So I was always reaching for those crash diets, definitely in my 20s. And actually for the midlife body, it is literally the worst thing we can do. Like when we're in our 20s and even in our 30s, our bodies can recover from putting our bodies under that much stress with the crash diet. As we get older, it is so much harder to recover from those crash diets. The reason being is our metabolic rates are lowering anyway as we get older. You crash diet, your body goes into shutdown and shock, and it lowers your metabolic rate even further. And to recover from that, to get it firing up again, to making it work on all cylinders and to be, you know, a fat burning machine is almost impossible if we keep crash dieting in our midlife. So that would be one of my things is please don't crash diet. And it's one thing that you really need to stop doing in your midlife that's stopping you making midlife the most incredible time. And the next one is a more mental attitude. Please stop thinking that it's too late for you to change. I don't care where you're starting from right now, what you look like, what your weight is, where you are in your life. It is not too late for you to make a change physically and mentally. So I'm not just talking about, you know, getting that weight off, being the best, you know, best fitness, best health of your life. I'm talking about anything that you really want from life. Because one of the things I really notice working with midlife women is we've got to this point and we're looking backwards and we are questioning whether what we've done is what we're happy with. And actually who we are, our self-image is really rocked at this age. You know, our hormones are going all over the place, but our self-image is really rocked. And quite a lot of time we feel quite lost. We might have been working, then we're mums, then we've got to go back to work. Do we want to go back to work? There's so many questions that arise for us at this time in our life, and our identity is really shaken to the core. And that's part of the reason why a lot of people end up just thinking, oh, you know, it's too late for me. I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not even going to bother thinking about it. It's just too late. And I can't tell you enough. You know, the women I have the pleasure to work with, there are women like in their late 40s, 50s, mid-50s, and they are starting to rock their midlife body and their midlife. You know, it's not too late to change it. So that's one of the things that you have to stop doing. One of the big mistakes is thinking that it's too late. It's really not. Some of the women are super strong, healthier and happier than they've ever been that I work with. And the other one is drinking too much alcohol. Now, this kind of relates to the stressful lives that we have. So I, again, notice with a lot of women that I work with in midlife, we get very stressed and we reach for the booze. So we reach for the wine and we might even drink a bottle of it a night. I mean, it's not uncommon. I see a lot of kind of functioning alcoholics in midlife women. And we're drinking so much alcohol to kind of numb the stress that's going on and to relax ourselves. So they go hand in hand. The problem with the alcohol that you're drinking is it's actually a stimulant. So it's not actually relaxing you. Physiologically, it's not relaxing you. You might think it is, but it's not. And if you're drinking a lot at night, it will create disrupted sleep, okay? It will disrupt your sleep. Again, if you have disrupted sleep, your cortisol levels, your stress hormone is going to go sky high. And what happens when you add cortisol into the mix? You hold onto fat, especially around the middle. So that's one thing with the alcohol and your sleep being affected, but also alcohol is sugar. So, you know, if you're feeling like you've plateaued and you're not getting the results, it's probably a lot due to the amount of alcohol that you're drinking, and it's all going right to the belly, sugar. You're not using it, it's going to go straight to the midsection. I'm not saying don't have a drink. I love a drink. I love a drink in the sunshine. But what I'm saying is just look at your consumption, okay? I know a lot of us use it as a crutch in midlife because we do have stressful lives. But try to just keep it maybe to like 2 or 3 nights a week, or have a treat at the weekend. Plan on a Sunday when you're going to drink. So that's one of my top tips on that as well. The other one is putting self-care literally at the bottom of your priority list. Now, I know you're probably going to go, yeah, but Claire, my life is hectic. I've got this going on, this going on, this going on, this going on. I don't have time for myself. I would say to you, that's absolute BS, bullshit. You can make 2 minutes from yourself, and again, this is how I work with my clients. You can make a couple of minutes for yourself every morning to do something for your mindset that is going to have such a positive impact on the way you show up in the world, okay? The way you show up in the world for your partner, for your children, giving yourself some self-care, 2 minutes just to set yourself up for the day is going to positively impact so many other areas of your life, and also, yet again, bring that stress level down. A lack of self-care is just keeping you on that treadmill, and you're stress. Again, cortisol kicking in, making you hold on to the fat even more. So self-care across the board is going to massively help make midlife a much better place to be. And the final one, again, is quite a practical one, is that strength training. So no, I don't mean hit the gym. I don't mean go and lift weights in the gym with all, you know, the young lads. You don't need a gym. I just mean you need to do some body weight resistance training and that sort of thing. I mean, like, you know, press ups and squats, just to build some muscle, maintain the muscle mass. Get yourself a kettlebell. You can do these workouts at home. I've worked with women everywhere just with a kettlebell at home, and they've built long, lean, strong muscle. And the reason this is really important is as we get older, our muscle mass decreases naturally, okay? So what you don't want to do is lose it. You're going to be losing, if you're crash dieting, you're losing your muscle mass as well. So you're contributing to your muscle mass reduction. And also, oh, my phone's just going, there we are. And also with muscle, because it's decreasing, you basically, muscle burns more calories at rest. So you want to build some muscle. You don't want to get rid of it with your silly crash diets. We've got to stop. This has to stop. You're reducing your muscle mass with that anyway, and basically you're burning less calories because you have less muscle. So please add some strength training into your week, into your regime. That would be my last tip for making your 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever, your midlife, one of pleasure. One where we can look forward to everything and feel like our best selves, like on purpose and present in our lives. And that's what we all want. That's what I want for you. So I hope you find that helpful. I'm sending you loads and loads of love on this Saturday morning, afternoon, don't know where it is, but please reach out, ask me any questions on any of this. You know it's my passion. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care.